When I was a child, I used to play Super Mario, of course, but also some adventures. And my very first game I really liked a lot was Omicron, The Nomad Soul by David Cage. And it was really a huge game. I used to play it a lot, and I went just crazy for the game. I studied communication sciences at the University of Rome, and I really liked studies in culture and technology. Then when I was studying for the master's degree, I started to know about the game studies in a course in journalism and history of games, and I got really interested in that topics. So I really understood that I wanted to work in games. I started working for the Video Game Museum of Rome as a social media and content manager, and I discovered this amazing industry to work in. Currently, I'm working as event director of Game Rome, which is the developers conference in Italy. So this event is really a great one for me because I have the chance to work not only with international speakers from the industry, but also with many developers from Italy, from Europe. So it's really a different work, but it's really challenging and interesting. Diversity is very important in the game industry because, of course, you can give games different stories to be told. So we see that when we have also women in roles in storytelling, for example, or in artistic positions, we have very different visions of games itself, and it's really important to see. We have also many events related to women in games, which is really important, an important topic for us. For example, for the first edition of the event, we organized the first Italian meetup for women in games, and there was also the founder of Women in Games, David Smith, present. So we talked about the topic of diversity in a panel together with other Italian and international speakers. Women in the industry have a long story because if we think about Roberta Williams and James Jensen working at one in Sierra, they were the first women to be really important for the industry, and they were really my role models, but also role models for many women who now can work in this amazing industry. And then some years ago, for example, Jade Raymond brought the topic of women in the industry back as a very important and urgent topic to talk about in the industry. So I think she was very important to get more women in the industry and to get them aware that women can work in very important roles, in leadership roles as well. My advice for young women looking to work in the game industry is, of course, to study. There are now many courses they can attend, and also is to be aware of all the amazing opportunities they can have in the industry to work in different countries as well.